Memphis Grizzlies take on the Golden State Warriors. I've got an opinion on the side, and I'm going to give you a prop that I like in this game. Welcome, everyone. I'm Andy from Wager Talk. You guys know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe, leave me a comment in the comment section. Tell me your best bet. Seriously, tell me your best bet for this game if you like something. If you don't, we got a code word to type in the comment section. Code word today is going to be fire. Just type that in the comment section. It just helps boost the algorithm. I love responding to your guys' comments. Keep in touch. Don't be a stranger when you're watching these videos. Let's take a look at the Wager Talk live odds. Tons of games tonight. I will say before we look at this, the big story: Morant is questionable. He's been dealing with hip and back issues. They haven't played in a while. If he doesn't play tonight, that is a gigantic red flag. I'm going to assume that he's going to play tonight. I'm recording this in the morning. It's a lot of time off to to just not play. So I'm going to assume that he plays. And the line opened at 3.5. That's about 2.5 for Memphis at home. Total's gone up a little bit. Started at 234.5. It's gone up to 236.5. I'm going to take the Memphis Grizzlies. And I know what happens when you make an assumption. You make an ass out of you and umption. But shout out to the comedian that had that one. All right, so let's take a look at some of the stats here. Memphis is just better. I'm looking at the last 10 games. Memphis is number one in pace. Golden State is 24th. Then you look at defensive rating, and you've got Memphis, which is fourth in the last 10 games, and Golden State's 18th. And offensive rating in the last 10 games, you got Memphis at 8. And you've got Golden State at 25. And this Golden State team, fact is, they've only won 2 games in their last 10. They beat Minnesota on the second leg of a back-to-back. They split with Houston. And other than that, they're losing to San Antonio, Brooklyn, OKC, Phoenix, Denver. They lost their last 2 games before that break to Houston and Dallas. I mean, Dallas, they gave up 143 points. I go back to when they played earlier this season. Morant did not play in that game. Golden State ended up winning that one. If Ja plays tonight, I think Memphis is just the better team right now. I feel like Golden State is in a position where they're kind of figuring out what the team is going to be for the rest of the season. I think they've got another trade in them, so the roster doesn't have a ton of continuity right now. So I'm going to take Memphis. I mentioned a prop. And I'm going to go with Andrew Wiggins over 1.5 made 3-pointers. He has he's only gone under this one time in the last 12 games. He's doing really well for 3-pointers. And I like that his minutes seem to have gone up and they're more consistent. He's averaging 28.9 minutes this season. So call it 29 minutes. But earlier in the season, he had some games where he wasn't playing that many minutes. But that was when Kerr and the Warriors were playing like 12 guys. I don't think they're doing that nearly as much. I look at his 3-point attempts. He's averaging 5.3, and he's making 2.3. He only had 1 in the earlier game against Memphis, but he was 1 for 4. I think if he gets 4 or 5 3-point attempts, we got a great shot of going over. If he gets to 6 3-point attempts, then I love our chances here. So it's minus 136 over at FanDuel. That's the best price by far on this one. So Andrew Wiggins over 1.5 3-pointers and the Grizzlies to cover the spread today. So I haven't done a great job of recapping our plays here. I always like to be transparent with you guys. So 2024, 569 wins, 385 losses. That's 111 units of profit for 5.1% ROI. We are still holding on to the number 1 spot since January 1st, 2023. We just crossed over the plus 200 units mark. If you guys want short-term success, well, we're up 13 units in the last 3 days. You want long-term success, we're up 202 units in the last 2 years. So very, very excited about that. And what do we have up? We have an NHL 2-pack. We also have a darts play that is up. Darts best bet. So let me type that in there. Darts best bet is up. We just put that one up before, and we are 10-2 this week in darts plays. It's PDC World Championship. I got a message from somebody on Twitter that said, "You're betting darts? What a degenerate." No, degenerates lose. We're 10-2 this week. We've added 13 units of profit to the bankroll. Degenerates are the ones that are betting the big public games. The pros are finding the edges where nobody else is looking, and that's what we do. So saying we're degenerate for betting darts, it's actually the opposite. That's what pros do. That's why we're holding on to the number one spot, that we're up over 200 units. So if you want to grab the darts best bet, that is up at Wager Talk. You want to grab the NHL 2-pack, that is up 10-4 in the last 14 plays. Full disclosure, bad plays last night. Neither of them got home, but we were due for a little bit of regression, and love the plays in NHL tonight. So a lot of good things going on over at Wager Talk. WT.buzz/AL is a shortcut. Go check those out. Good luck on your place, and we'll see everyone later.